Hello there! Today in this series of land vehicles I will briefly introduce you to the barreled wheeled artillery system RCH 155. A large supply of ammunition and rapid re-ammunition, the stable weapon platform, maximum accuracy on target, the automated flow of ammunition combined with autonomy in navigation and fire control make the RCH 155 the new benchmark in modern wheeled barrel artillery. The synthesis of the proven NATO JBMOU 155mm barreled weapon and the unmanned AGM on Boxer chassis results in a unique artillery effectiveness up to a current range of 54 km over 360-degree azimuth and in all charge and elevation ranges without the need for support. Further developed from the fight of combined arms, the complete autonomy of the entire system in command, navigation and fire control, as well as its system-related stability, opens up completely new application options. That means shooting at moving targets or camp protection and all of that stuff. And due to the network-based system architecture of the RCH 155, autonomous driving and working, that's so remote controlled, can also be implemented in the future. The introduced and future NATO ammunition types, the JBMOU compatible ones, can be taken into account in the fire control system and of course in the ammunition matrix. These special properties make the RCH 155 the future-oriented battled artillery system worldwide. And of course I got the features of the RCH 155 from the manufacturer. It has a superior combat range that's currently about 54 kilometers and a large battlefield coverage with a 155mm L52 weapon. The combat charge is with 30 ignited projectiles. It has a fully automated operation with backup modes. It has fully automated bullet loading systems with inductive fuse programming. It has a fully automated loading system for modular propellant charges. It has a fully automatic electric gun aiming system. It has an optional direct targeting ability using optronics. The fire control computer with integrated ballistics calculation and radio data link to an artillery guidance system is included as well. It has a high precision navigation system with or without GPS support. There's an optional all-round self-protection with weapon station and smoke grenade launcher. It has an NBC protection and a ventilation system. It has a cooling and heating system for the AGM and crew. The automatic fire extinguishing system in the machine room and a fire suppression system for the fighting room are included. There is a built-in test equipment system, a so-called BITE. But of course, I also have the stats for you, also from the manufacturer. The main firearm is a 155mm L52 barrel weapon, and this one is JBMOU compatible. The rate of fire is 9 rounds per minute. The directional range is on the azimuth 360 degrees, plus minus 200 degrees, with up to 6 propellant charges without vehicle support. The elevation is from minus 2.5 degrees to plus 65 degrees, that's minus 45 dashes to plus 1150 dashes. The combat distance is depending on the bullet, propellant and fuse combination. For example, it's up to 40 kilometers with base bleed and up to 54 kilometers with VLAP. Larger combat distances are possible depending on ammunition, for example with the Volcano or Excalibur. The ammo supply is 30 ignited rounds or 144 modular propellants on direct access. The igniter programming is an inductive programming during charging. The secondary armament is optional remote controlled weapon stations. The direct aiming is optionally with optronics or remote controlled weapon stations. The combat weight is less than 39 tons. The length is 10.4 meters. The width is 2 meters 99. The height is 3 meters 60. The engine output is up to 600 kilowatts. The speed is more than 100 kilometers per hour on the road. The range is more than 700 kilometers on the road, and the crew is 2 people. And of course, I got some more features for you. This is a very, very versatile, flexible vehicle we have here with a lot of features. But also to the manufacturer, it's a highly mobile, protected, and automated artillery system. It can be used unmanned, fully automated, and remote controlled as the artillery gun module AGM. It has superior range and massive area of effect from the 155 barreled weapon with the ability to fire JBMOU compatible 155mm shells. It has a long range and a high rate of fire. The future JBMOU compatible projectiles can be used up to a length of 1000mm. It's autonomous in navigation and fire control. The automatic weapon aiming system with coincidence monitoring of the pipe position is included. It has a fully automated loader for projectiles and propellants. The projectiles and propellant charges can be loaded and fired in any elevation and azimuth position. The stable weapons platform enables 360-degree firefighting in the entire elevation range with a maximum number of modular propellant charges without supports. Shoot and scoot and multiple round simultaneous impact, the MRSI ability, are also there. And there's an ability to firefight on moving targets on land and sea. There's a high level of crew protection. And there's a ballistic protection against 14.5mm SMG and artillery fragments. There's also a protection against anti-tank and anti-personnel mines. And it has an NBC protective ventilation system. It has a high tactical mobility, although it's wheeled, or because it's wheeled. It has a two-person crew in the armored Boxer drive module. The heating and cooling system for crew and the gun module are there. It has a high reliability because of the use of technology and assemblies from the Panzerhaubitze 2000. It has an optional day and night 360-degree observation and self-protection with remote-controlled weapon station. The optional Barracuda camouflage net is there too. And it has a great growth potential through network-based system architecture, for example, for unmanned system use, that means remotely controlled driving and shooting. Consistently further developed from the Panzerhaubitze 2000, the RCH 155 is a lighter, highly protective, flexible, and long-range artillery piece for all operational scenarios. In addition to the high flexibility and high mobility, the Boxer driving module of the RCH 155 offers its crew extraordinary survivability and outstanding protection against mines, IDs, and ballistic threats. And if you want to know more about interesting military technology, you'll find my next video right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.